This week on Americana Outdoors, we're taking a look back on some trips we've taken to one of our favorite Gulf Coast hotspots, Port Aransas, Texas, and its surrounding areas. Port Aransas is known for its sprawling shorelines, year-round outdoor activities, and unlimited options when it comes to dining on some of the best freshly caught seafood. Our first throwback revisits when Wade Middleton and Clark Wendlandt took their wives out to the coast for a relaxing weekend getaway and good times on the water.
We're at City by the Sea, which is really perfectly situated between Aransas, Port Aransas, and Rockport, and it's just a great location to jump off to all types of adventures when it comes to fishing. And you know, in the past, I probably stayed in this area about 4 or 5 years, used Miss Kitty's Fishing Getaway Adventures to help book a house right here, because when we come down here and do this trip, it's kind of an adventure, vacation, more family oriented versus some of the hardcore trips we do where we're more focused on just big fish, and that's the only thing we think about. When we come here, we kind of like the comfort aspect of it. We want to rent a house that's got some great amenities where we can sit back and enjoy everything. This particular trip here, we've got Angel with us, and then we've got the Wendlandts, Patty and Clark. And you know, Angel and Patty are gonna have some fun, catch a few fish with shrimp. Clark and I'll probably get a little hardcore for one day and go off and fish the jetty. So anytime I come to this location, I know it's just a mix of both seriousness, but also fun.
And let me tell you why I'm excited. I'm excited because I got here about 10 minutes ago. Wade's got the boat in the water. Wade has all the rods rigged. Every single one of them is ready. I didn't even have to do anything with any tackle. He's got me a rain suit. He's got me a life jacket. I have to think about nothing but fishing. This is going to be really fun. Go, babe.
Oh, we got a fish.
Oh, came off.
Ah, come off. Get him, honey, get him, get him.
Oh, go, Angel, go.
You got something.
Oh.
Little redfish.
He's a redfish?
Yeah, little redfish.
Oh, let me see the little guy. Hello. Whoop, whoop.
Fish on.
Oh gosh, look at that dolphin right there.
There he is. There's two.
Thank you.
I can bait my own, but I just like watching him bait it.
Just don't tell him.
I don't think it's gonna be a dinner fish, no.
Aw.
It's Dory.
That's not Dory. Dory's blue.
Oh, I got. No, it keeps getting off.
That was what you call a modern day redhead temper tantrum. But here comes the porpoise.
I did not want to get cut.
Like reel him in to get him away from the porpoise day.
Oh yes, he does. He's got a buck tooth. Check that out.
You're gonna tongue him?
No.
That would have hurt. Might be a keeper. I don't know. I don't think so.
Not quite. Nope.
18.
Nice fish though.
Yes, it was. Golly, there's one trying to eat him. I gotta rescue his life. Whoa, broke the line.
The girls are in the back trying to take video of dolphins for social media, and Wade and I are out here trying to catch dinner.
Well, when y'all start catching some keepers, we'll join you.
Yeah.
Get us into some keepers.
We came close the last two.
Hey, I think we just got sassed right there.
I do too. Little bitty guy. And that's gonna be a wrap. We're gonna head back to the condo on this giant speckled trout. That'll be a future trophy for Texas. We're gonna go cook some dinner and enjoy our place.
After Wade and Clark had some fun with the girls on the water, they headed out on their own to a familiar jetty in Port Aransas. Their hope was to have another exciting day of fishing and to bring home some quality trout and redfish for a delicious fish fry later that evening.
What a pretty morning it is right now. Nice and calm, clear. Before the impending storm coming, it sounds like.
Well, and maybe they'll be biting like they do right before a storm comes. That's always fun. But nothing like it when it's glass, and this is glass right here. We may not fish where it's glass, but it's cool right here.
It's glass right now. There's a hurricane supposedly brewing down in the Gulf that was supposed to go in through Mexico. We kind of planned a couple of days of fun fishing down out of Port Aransas. Got us a condo at City by the Sea through the Miss Kitty's Getaway adventures there, and now we're going to get out and go to the jetties and see what happens. I've done it about 10 or 12 times on this very jetty, and we've had some great trips, and I've had some where I'm like, hang on, it's a rodeo. So we'll see what we got.
Let's do it. No way, jetty fishing is one of those things. I mean, it's like a whole microcosm down there. What happens on these jetties? Do fish just move up and down them?
Well, I mean, you've got, in my opinion, and I wouldn't call myself a jetty fishing expert by any means, but when you've got an incoming tide, you're bringing hopefully some of that clearer water into here, coming out of the Gulf. And so that's moving everything up and down this jetty. So there's, a feeding frenzy going on. Then when you got the outgoing tide coming back out of the bay, for instance, that's bringing sometimes the dirty water, which may not be the best, but it's bringing it back down it. So there's just a million things that live here along these jetties. And the other thing, there's not a lot of passes. If you look at the Gulf Coast map, there's not a ton of passes, especially in Texas, that provide a highway, for instance, for fish to come in and out of here. So you're gonna have such a wide range of species of fish based on the time of the year and the conditions that it's a smorgasbord, it's a buffet. You just literally have no idea what you're gonna catch on any cast. But you'll see guys like behind us, they're anchored down on a prime spot. They know their bait, something's gonna swim by that buffet line. It's like going to your favorite restaurant at lunchtime. There's gonna be a lot of food out there and something's gonna come by and eat it sooner or later. Trout number one. That would be a keeper trout right there.
How long is that one? 16,
17.
17? Ooh. What is it?
Big
Red?
redfish. About a 18-incher, not quite a keeper. How about Mr. Red? Go back. Gotta have good pliers out here. It's one of the most necessity things you're gonna go through. You got cutters on there, you got pliers to be able to torque the bait and get it out. Clark just lost another one. He's spinning, he's shaking. That's gonna be a trout.
Pretty nice trout.
You got the net?
Yeah, maybe. We don't want to lose dinner.
Come here, buddy. Oh, that's a good one, Clark.
Awesome. 19.
Well, they're hard to get a hold of. Woohoo! Look at him.
He's ready. That's done. Done, dude. That's the thing about these jetties is you just have no idea what you got.
He's about to whoop you, whatever he is.
I think it's probably a big red.
That'd be a keeper redfish too.
That's what you call perfect. Hey, I'm pretty proud of that.
Nice, dude.
22 and a half.
That's perfect.
That's what we call dinner up there.
You just don't know. Every other cast, it might be a trout, might be a redfish, ladyfish. We're just Spanish mackerel on top water. This is why you come down to places like Port Aransas and the place where we're staying over there, so you can come out these jetties or go out on a nice dinner and just have fun. Relax. It's a vacation fishing trip here.
Let's take a look at the Ranger 2310 bay boat that was used for this fishing trip.
You know, when you look at our setup on our Ranger there, you know, we've got a 300 horsepower Yamaha, more than powerful to push us in any type of a setup that we're going in. A full array of Garmin electronics on here. I look at the side scan on this exactly like most bass fishermen are using and what it tells you to help find these fish. It's an amazing tool to look at. You can see the rocks breaking down on the side scan. It'll really tell you where they rolled off at so that you kind of mentally in your mind be able to work your bait down there. I also was using Panoptics a lot of times just to kind of watch what was going on. You know, I've been down here before and caught them 30 and 40 yards off the rocks, and I've caught them right on the rocks. Today was more about the rocks, and the electronics were kind of helping me in a lot of ways really be able to determine exactly where to position the boat and be able to position the bait. I guess it's a keeper. Oh, yeah. Where's that net at, Clark?
That's right here, I got it. That's perfect, Wade.
That's perfect size right there. This is too fun right here. Favorite hobbies, getting ready for deer camp.
There it is.
And catching fish. That is awesome. That's perfect size right there. Look at that. That's great eating size redfish. Come in here, buddy. We begin to put a great mess of fish together. This is a fun day right here. You know, the jetties, you know, there's jetties all over the place that people can fish. We're here, obviously right outside of Port Aransas. We got a kind of a vacation fishing trip, for lack of anything. But good fishing, fun fishing. Every time I've been down here this time of the year, I've been able to enjoy things just like this. And other times of the year, it's about the bay. But right now, it's certainly about the jetties. I'm out of breath.
So I love it when the guys come back off the water and they all have their limit and I'm sitting there looking at all their fish laid out right before they clean it. It's the best feeling in the world because I know we're gonna have the best fish fry ever.
You know, one of my very favorite things to do is either whether I'm hunting or fishing, is being able to take the game that I catch or kill and cook it, and especially cook it that night. We had a bunch of trout, we had a bunch of redfish, we brought them back, we cleaned them. Some of them are gonna go to deer camp, but we had plenty to eat tonight and we had a great meal.
You know, it's just pretty fun to sit here and watch Clark, multi-time FLW, Angler of the Year, Wheaties Box. You got to cook your lunch, cook your dinner for you, but it's pretty nice. I like it.
Oh, it's awesome. And I mean, we both talked about how much we love going out, trying to figure out those fish, catch them, and then bring them in and fry them up. There's just absolutely nothing better.
You know, the reality is that he is the fry master. I mean, in all honesty, he does this 4, 5, 6 times a year, and I look forward to it all the time. Deer camp, wherever we are, turkey camp. I mean, you get something with some fried fish in front of him, and he is the master.
That was kind of a beautiful thing. Angel and I spent some time shopping in Rockport, and that was really nice. And we kind of were getting updates through the day of how much they'd caught to decide whether we needed to go out to eat tonight or whether we were going to have a fish fry. Turns out they caught a lot, and we had just an amazing fish fry. Clark fried it all up. Angel does all the other stuff to get it ready and delicious, and so it was wonderful. It was a real treat.
Well, I love Clark and Patty Wendlandt. They're awesome. I've known them for years, and so being able to fish with them, it's a lot of fun. In fact, when Wade said they were coming, I was like, yes, because usually I'm out here with, you know, the guys. I mean, I love fishing with the guys, but to have Patty here and Clark, it's a lot of fun.
That wraps up our fun-filled vacation spent on the coast.